You know, I know it sounds weird, but I've been watching Green Genie just doing this flying around in circles thing for the past several minutes. The noise is disproportionately appealing to what it actually is, for what it actually is. Anyway, before I start getting hypnotised by green things on carpets again, welcome back, good viewer. This is the Skyrider, and we have a lot of prestige to spend, and indeed quite a few characters to train. Starting at the top with Alchemists. So, what do we want for Alchemists? Let's get Eyes of the Goddess and Purgatory. Fully upgrade Purgatory. Why not, indeed? And, yeah, let's put the 63 points into Smite the Wicked. Just because we can. Blackjack. The ever-expensive Blackjack. Put a point into Forks Flasher and buy Lion's Roar next time, or upgrade Rapid Fire? Yeah, let's screw it. Let's upgrade Rapid Fire, because Blackjack, unfortunately, is rather expensive. El Diablo. Hellfire. I think that's a good idea. We'll get Hellfire. What could possibly go wrong? Eve. I'm not going to be a madman and save up for Swarm of Arrows, because that power is far too expensive. The most expensive in the game, I believe. So instead, we'll get Binding Vines, upgrade that, and Empathy. Binding Vines, always a very useful ability. On to Microwave. Genetic Damage, that would be quite a useful ability. How much is it? Too expensive. But I think I'll save up for it anyway. Yeah, we'll put a few more points into Radcone. Hell, another point into Irradiate, why not? And get Genetic Damage next time, because that can make Microwave very useful indeed. Particularly given what will come later on. We'll get Rally the Troops for Minuteman. Don't need to upgrade it quite that much. Get Eternal Vigilance, and yeah, we'll be able to buy Patriot Well next time if we do that. Will we? Yes, we will. Just about. So, that'll be good. Ooh. Well, screw it, we're doing it now. We're doing the Ant first, before Sky King. We'll get Ultrasonic Squeal, and a few more points into Pincer Punch. And upgrade one of those powers next time. We'll see. Sky King, who performed so brilliantly in the last mission. Let's see. Bulletproof Armor is very useful, so we'll upgrade that. Another point into Chain Gun. Chain Gun, unfortunately, is very expensive. Very expensive indeed. But hopefully we'll be able to buy Fueled Punch next time. Very powerful attack. Overpowered, in fact, in the sense that it knocks you down when you use it. Tombstone. What do we want for Tombstone? I'm not really sure, if I'm honest, good viewer. Could get Power Devour, which stops the enemies using abilities which require Energy X, which could potentially be pretty useful. In fact, yeah, why not indeed? Put another point into Dead Mind and get Power Devour for Tombstone. I think that will come in very useful indeed. And Tricolor. Finally for Tricolor, put another point into Parry, max that out, because that was so useful last time. And do I want to save it for Reflexive Swat? Or do I want to go up for Precision Blade? Yeah, let's get Precision Blade next time. And, in fact, put another point into Blinding Blade, because that's a very useful power. Okay, that's all our training done. Off goes Genie. And back comes Genie. Okay, so we have 24,000 prestige, good viewer, which allows us to recruit a lot of heroes. So we will get Quetzalcoatl, because I want to show him off. We'll get Law and Order, and we'll get Sea Urchin. Leaving us Blackbird, Ionox, and Super Collider there at the end. Hopefully, well, I don't know, we might be able to show them off later, but I'm not sure. We'll see. So, good viewer, enough of, we've gone down from 24,000 to 500 prestige there, but we did manage to recruit 3 heroes, which is actually a hell of a lot when you think about it. So, before I get distracted by Genie again, let's have a look and see what the plan is to take on Blitzkrieg.
You dishonor me and my ancestors.
Were you born this dull? Or did you have to go to school and learn it?
Blitzkrieg has taken our city away from us. He's taken our very existence. But now, it is time to bring the fight to him. I have grown adept enough at manipulating temporal shifts that I can send 5 of us back. 4 of you shall accompany alchemists, whose mystic powers are now attuned to wrest control of Time Master's body.
I wish I shared your confidence, spaceman. You're talking about powers I can barely pronounce, let alone control.
This is the only option, alchemists. You must be ready for this challenge.
You'll be fine, lassie. We know you shan't let us down.
What he said.
Does Freedom Force membership include health insurance?
Does it include health insurance? Oh, Diablo, you have such confidence in your teammates. And of course we saw our newly recruited Quetzalcoatl and Green Genie interacting there. It is a bit of a shame, I must admit, that, like, because the problem with a game like this is that when you have such a large cast of characters, it becomes difficult for you to care about all of them on the same level. Because, like, I love stories that involve teams, that involve, you know, groups of protagonists rather than just one single hero. Not that you know, not to say that I dislike those stories, I just prefer it when there's multiple characters to care about. Well, it depends on how it's done, I suppose, but like something like Golden Sun, for example, where you're controlling a party of characters and each has their own specific character, that's very interesting. And again, with Freedom Force, you know, all of these characters have their own sort of specific characters, but the problem is that if it gets to be too many, then, you know, your audience are not going to be able to keep track of them all, and are not going to be able to understand them all. You know, there are probably some that can keep track of, you know, 50 different characters at once, but, you know, it's just a simple law of things. The more character, and it's like that in human terms as well, you can only care about a set number of people. You can't care about the whole population of the world in the same way, because if you did, you'd drive yourself insane. But my point being is that, like, characters like Green Genie, like Tombstone, like Quetzalcoatl aren't as well fleshed out as they could be. Unlike some others, because like in the first game, you really get a sense that each character is fleshed out for the most part. So when you add new characters, it becomes harder to do that. So that's a shame, but, you know, it's like, if they do ever get around to making a third Freedom Force, which I really hope they do at some point, it'll be interesting to see what they do. But then I suppose you're always going to have characters that are more essential to the story, like Diablo, like Alchemist, like Minuteman, or whatever. But anyway, good viewer, I rant. So, for this mission, who do we want? I think we'll have Man of War. Show him off, because we haven't showed him off in this game, and he was very commonly used in the last game. The Bard, good viewer. I said I'd find a mission to show him off in, and I think this should be the one. Now, I know what my last choice is going to be. What's my third choice? I am torn, good viewer, between 2 heroes. Quetzalcoatl, I want to show him off, and Tombstone. Because I admit I've come to understand Quetzalcoatl a bit better, because I've been playing him a bit more outside of this LP, and I'm coming to understand him a bit better. Or do we want Tombstone? No, good viewer, we're going to go with Tombstone. I think he'll be useful for what we have to come here. I will show Quetzalcoatl off in a later mission. And finally, Mentor. After all, we need our very own psychic powerhouse in order to shut down Blitzkrieg, do we not? And Mentor has a great deal of other abilities that will become very useful in this mission. If you can obviously make your own teams up for this mission, good viewer, but Mentor, I believe, to this mission is a necessity. It's you'd be very wise to take Mentor along, if nobody else. But anyway, good viewer, enough of my rambling. Let's actually get to the gameplay. Time to enter the fray.
Me and me mates will guard your flanks, so old Blitzy can't bring in any backup. You ready for this, Alchemist?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Don't worry, girl. I'll be keeping an eye on you from back in 1963 via Mentor's temporal link. Alchemist, you better start your spell right away. The rest of you, find Blitzkrieg and defeat him.
Okay, good viewer, here we go. Ooh, cool music. We're infiltrating the base, we're taking down Blitzkrieg. Let's do this. Open the door, man of war. That rhymes.
Allied spies have broken into the complex. Blitzkrieg commands that we destroy them. Attack! I guess that confirms you fellas are in the right place. The big Blitz is probably waiting for you in some well-guarded place, so watch yourself.
Okay, good viewer, here we go. Oops. Let's, Tombstone, get in there, give him a phantom punch. Oop, there goes one Nazi gunner already, we're doing well. Mentor, sir. Let's start this off with an instinct dominance. Oh dear, that didn't work. Okay, never mind. Mentor. Let's go in with everybody's favourite. Electron beam. Good. Tombstone. Keep going. Mentor is not doing so well here. Stay still, you wanker. Nice one, Tombstone. Okay. Bit of a chaotic start there.
I'm ready to serve.
Yes, Mentor didn't get off to a good start there because he got shot a lot, but he is useful, I assure you. Uh-oh. Right, good viewer. Time to show off the combo that I was using before. This is the Bard, good viewer. He doesn't have his own secret origin, otherwise I'd have shown that off. But the Bard is a Shakespeare-based character. So, for me, that makes him a very good character indeed. So he, all of his abilities and his speeches are to do with Shakespeare. Right, Bard, back off. Ooh. Nicely done, Man of War. They're trying to run into the door and it's not working. Flying Nazi General. Flying everybody. Okay, so we see Man of War here, who has his ability Pressure Punch. When he managed to take out the other guy as well. Pressure Punch is a very powerful ability. It has one of the most powerful knockbacks in the game. Give it a Prancing Punch, Bard. That's his standard melee attack. Oh, almost. Finish him off. Yes, you are. And the Bard has a lot of useful supporting abilities. He's not the strongest of characters, but he does a lot of useful support abilities. Like, he's got Mighty Pen, which is very useful. Mighty Pen is a free melee attack in terms of energy, and it blinds the enemy. Excuse me, and that's very useful, obviously, against gun-wielding characters. So you can send them in with the Bard to blind them and then punch them to death with Man of War. Very useful indeed. Nothing in there. What's through here? Bard, you grab... Excuse me, good viewer, this is why I should not drink Coke whilst recording. So, Bard, you grab that. Now, when I practiced this earlier, good viewer, yes, I practiced, judge me if you want, I used Quetzalcoatl, who's very useful for what we're about to do here. Not as useful as Mentor, but still very useful. But we can use a different combination for what's to come, rather than Quetzalcoatl and Mentor. Well, you'll see what I mean in a moment.
I don't know what that crazy field is, but be careful if you have to walk through it. Seems I sure bet it ain't there for your health.
That it ain't, Bullet, that it ain't. So, good viewer, when you see these mysterious orbs, back everybody away, except for the Bard, one character, and Mentor. Why, you ask?
My cue.
Well, shoot, I guess now we know what happens, but looky there. It wouldn't surprise me any if that gadget there shut down Blitzkrieg's hypnosis thingamajigger.
Hypnosis thingamajigger, because that's what it is, good viewer. Run one of your people into that, it hypnotizes them.
For the good of
Fortunately, cerebral balance, Mentor.
Mentor shall aid
Once
you.
more under the breach.
And it is cured. As simple as that.
Slug!
And then Bard, you get in there before it reactivates itself and shut the thing down. Like so. Excellent. That's why Mentor is, or that's one reason why Mentor is so useful in this mission, good viewer, because he can just nullify those hypnospheres.
I feel the minds of opposition.
Because obviously if they're hypnotized, they'll start attacking you, and so you just send in someone, preferably someone who has minimal ranged attacks. Wee! Flying Nazis, flying them into the wall. My favourite.
This freedom force. I'd have expected Blitzkrieg's inner sanctum to be defended by more than a few Nazi flunkies. He must be up to
I
something.
love pressure punch as an ability, good viewer. It's so
I fear
powerful.
I cannot.
So yeah, sending the character that doesn't have any ranged attacks, because otherwise they'll start attacking you there. And because it may only be for a few seconds, but if you were to send a character like Diablo through that, and he casts an Inferno at you in the few seconds he's hypnotized before Mentor can dehypnotize him, that's going to do a lot of damage. So Quetzalcoatl, who at this early stage doesn't have any melee attacks at least. Bard, get in there.
What?
I.
Launching!
Oh, everybody else, get out of there. Shh. He's doing more damage to himself than he is to me. Come on, Bard.
Known for my patience.
Oh yes, and of course, he's blinded. There we go. Escape the blow. Enter the Bard. I do love the Bard's voice. I just love all the theatre references, as you might expect. Gives you being an actor, so. And I love Shakespeare, I really do. It's like, a lot of people say that Shakespeare is quite boring, and it's... If Shakespeare's done badly, then admittedly, yes, it's terrible, but Shakespeare really was a genius. Eyes of the Reich, good viewer. Fortunately, this time, however, we're much better suited to deal with them, because 3 of our characters have electrical attacks. Go at it, gentlemen. Oh, that is of course one problem. Down he goes. Beautiful. Okay. What's through this door? Another hypnosphere. Anything else? Ooh, prestige canister.
Enter the bar.
Enter the Bard.
No, not friend from foe, not foul from fair.
Foul from fair. I do love the Bard. He's like,
Once more under the breach.
because he wants more into the breach. Because he is a bard. You know, he's not only a Shakespeare-based character. He is a bard in sort of all the best senses of the word.
I wonder why Blitzkrieg would set up one of those hypnotizers to guard an empty room.
Empty room. It had a prestige canister in it. Bullet. Don't knock that.
I'm ready to serve.
But yes, good viewer. Ooh, hang about. Anything in here? No, but there are more doors. Bard, in you go. Mentor, cerebral balance.
From fair.
Boom. Simple. It's literally that simple, good viewer. You can, so long as you have Mentor along. Quetzalcoatl can also cleanse it, but his ability costs a bit more. But so long as you can do that, it's like you can nullify something which is otherwise a very big threat. Another empty room. Blitzkrieg's not this way. Ooh, get out of there, Bard. Nicely done. Okay.
Get to the point.
Gentlemen, blast it. Ooh, nicely done, man of war. Okay, let's give it an electrical arc whilst it's on the floor.
Time to take your medicine.
Mentor, get over here. Because, of course, Man of War is a relatively new hero to the team. So he hasn't had as much time to level up as Mentor, so naturally, down he goes. Electron Beam is a much more powerful attack.
I wait.
Mentor, grab that. Still no sign of Blitzkrieg. he must be through this door.
Now what is it?
Enter the bar.
Yes. So, but yes, what I was saying about Shakespeare. Like, Shakespeare has many genius lines, but, like... Okay, I'm gonna need to explain a little history behind this, good viewer. Back in Shakespeare's time, plays were performed,
Are you looking for some trouble, then?
No, we're not. Not at the moment, because I'm giving the good viewers a history lesson, Man of War. Because I like showing off my own intelligence. I'm egomaniacal like that. But yes, back then, plays were not performed in the same way as they were today. They were performed very, very, very simply. So simply that it would basically just be the actors standing in a line, and when it was their turn to deliver a line, they would step forward and deliver it. And of course, back in those times, women weren't allowed on stage, so all the female parts were played by men, etc., etc. It was very non-naturalistic. Naturalism being, you know, what we judge most acting by today, i.e., how real is it? Bard, in you go.
Foolish Westerners, now you see the power of Blitzkrieg to cloud your minds and turn you against your allies.
Yeah, we kind of got that already. Okay, quick, everybody get through.
I sense enemy brainwave.
Get through. Good, because of course those things, if you don't turn them off, will reset themselves. Shooting tombstone. And again, good. So yeah, it was performed not in a naturalistic way at all. Naturalism being how we judge acting today. Whee! Flying! And so, in fact, hang on, good viewer, let me just deal with all of these Nazis. Mentor, get in there. Cortical suppression. Boom! Ooh. Okay. Send them flying. Tombstone, get over there. Bard, get over here. Psyche slash. Oh, no, that's not going to work. Oh, nice. Stun him. My pen is mightier than your sword. Oh, punch him. Wee! Wee! There is all on top of a barrel, and that doesn't quite take him out, but oh well. Mighty pen, Bard. In fact, no, wait, there's no point in that. Prancing punch. Yield cur. Down he goes. Mentor, you grab that health canister again. Because that's one advantage to bring Quetzalcoatl along, is that he can use his ability to transfer his health to all the other characters, heal them up, and grab a health canister. So you're essentially healing up your whole team with one health canister. That's very useful. But yes, and so naturalism, as I was saying, was sort of basically one of the originators of naturalism was a guy called Stanislavski, who was born in the 19th century and operated a lot in the 20th. I believe that's right. If that's not, then I don't deserve to call myself an actor. And he basically invented naturalism, or was one of the founding fathers of it at least. And way back then, back when Shakespeare was writing in the 16th century, in the 1500s, one of Hamlet, quite possibly the most famous Shakespeare play that exists. Oh god, I really am going to be able to explain myself one of these days.
That one's bigger than the others we tussled with before. Stay frosty, Freedom Force.
Weaknesses detected. Adjusting energy rays accordingly.
Yep, okay, so this good viewer.
Not friend from foe, foe from fair.
Now you do, Bard. Nice. Because of course the ironic thing there is that the Bard is trying to hypnotize us. I believe he is anyway. Is that what he's doing? Music of Love? I can't see what it does. I believe Music of Love hypnotizes people. Music be the food of love, play on. Okay, take him out, guys. All the electricity. In the face. Uh-oh. Get out of there, people. Mentor cerebral balance. Good. Oh, God. Bard, quick heal yourself. Mentor. Okay, open the door. Uh-oh. Another Eye of the Reich. This isn't good. But yes, in Hamlet, when Hamlet is talking to the players, the actors, to try and catch his uncle out and basically force his uncle into admitting that he murdered his brother, Hamlet's father. He says to the actors, "Speak the speech, I pray you, as I pronounce it to you, tripping me on the tongue. But do not saw the air too much with your hand, thus, but use all gently." I can't remember the entire speech, but he's basically saying to these actors, be real. Don't just stand on the stage and say the lines. He says something like, But if you mouth it, as many of your actors do, I would as lief the town crier spoke my lines. Meaning, you know, if you just sit there and, you know, don't add any emotion to it or not try and make it real, then I may as well have the town crier just stand there and ring his bell and shout very, very, very loudly, you know. What's the point otherwise? In other words, good viewer, to reach an end to this rambling tale, Shakespeare.
Time to take your medicine.
Shakespeare is telling actors how to act centuries before Stanislavski is even born. Like, to me, that's pretty incredible. Like, you know, to some that may not seem like a lot, but like, that to me, good viewer, is the brilliance of Shakespeare, and also the sheer idiocy of this Eye of the Reich. Mentor, get in there, because I don't know what this Eye of the Reich's doing. Its circuitry is clearly malfunctioning because it's trying to fly into a wall. Critical damage indeed. Okay, Mentor, heal yourself. Is there anything I've missed? There is something I've missed. I saw it earlier. I know that I've missed that door there, so let's go back there quickly. Never know what kind of prestige one can find in the base of a madman. But yes, good viewer, that to me is just one of the reasons why I love Shakespeare. It's brilliant. You know, he's telling actors how to act centuries before, you know, what most would consider, you know, great modern acting to be. Because acting hasn't always been like it's been. But anyway, that's Shakespeare. If it's done well, it's beautiful. It can be butchered royally, I admit. No, just another empty room. Interesting.
I'm right here.
Yep, you are right there. I thought I'd ordered everybody over there, but oh well. Everybody get over here. Right, okay. In we go, good viewer. Let's finish this.
That must be the one known as Time Master. I can sense his foul evil from here.
You're close. I can sense him. It's incredible. His power has grown several times since we defeated him. But where is Blitzkrieg?
Where I am is of no importance. Where you are, however, shall seal your doom. Time Master's power has allowed me to open a gate to my victorious future, from where I will now bring an endless legion of my ruthless minions. Despair, Freedom Force, for you have traveled into the past, only to be destroyed by the future.
Shit, boys. That isn't good. So that's why Blitzkrieg was so confident when we last saw him. Glowing holes in reality. That can't be good. Still, we are Freedom Force, and we will fight until our last breath. In we go, gentlemen. And first, let's blind that damn grenadier before he stuns everybody. Fine, punch him. Right, you guys take him out there. Power Devour. Tombstone, shut him down. That didn't work. Where's... Oh dear, that's not good. Okay, there goes the Grenadier. Tombstone, Spectre shots. Man of War, Stormbolt, Electron Beam, Mentor. Focus it down. There it goes. Focus on that general.
Should not allow me to proceed.
Tombstone panicked? Well, there's a first.
Now, you want another? Or was that enough?
Mentor panicked. Man, this isn't good. Okay, keep going. Stormbolt. Oh, no, no, can we? Yes, maybe? No, we can't. Just normal Stormbolting then. Down he goes. Okay. Prancing Punch.
Now get back in the fight.
I'm not known for my patience.
Pressure Punch. I don't care what you can throw at us, Blitzkrieg. We will beat you back. We have the electrical ability to take you down. Tombstone, get back over here. Phantom Punch him. Radiation. Try some electricity, you minor bastard. And thus he disappears. That's it.
Freedom Force. I think I can stop Blitzkrieg's army. But you need to hold out for one more minute. Just survive that long and I can...
Uh-oh. Well, she's clearly got something in mind. Where is that damned grenadier? There he is. Mentor, grab that. Please, Tombstone, where are you? Almost. Mentor, blast the eye. There he goes. Blast the eye, come on. Okay, Tombstone, heal yourself up. Spectre shots, Bard, blind him. That's it. This is why Man of War is so useful, is that because he has a very powerful...
Time Master's energy is overwhelming. Only a little more time.
It's an incredibly powerful melee attack, but it's also very useful for crowd control as well, to be honest. There's another eye. Where's that damn grenadier? It's still over there. God, I hate these bastards. Okay, disorientation, Mentor. Take out that general. Bard and Man of War. Tombstone, you're panicked. That's it. Almost. Got it. Okay. Good.
Just a few more seconds.
That all you got, Blitzkrieg? That's pathetic. Although, in seriousness though, good viewer, this bit can be a bit tricky if you're not careful.
You see? My army is endless and there's nothing you can do to stop me. Goodbye, my friends!
Finished. I can start absorbing Time Master's powers. Oh, so much power. Ah!
Alchemist! Alchemist! Freedom Force! Come in! Come in!
Ominous violins, good viewer. That can't be good. And I'm very aware that I'm running quite, well, not necessarily low on time, but I'm running quite long, so, giggity. I don't know why that's a giggity, but giggity. 600 prestige from those eyes at the Reich, good viewer. Very good. 10 Nazi gunners and 1 Nazi rifleman. I'm not going to lie, good viewer, I have no idea what that is. Who is that Nazi rifleman, and why is he worth 5 less prestige than the gunner? Unless... Wait a minute. No, hang on, aren't the Nazi riflemen, I could be wrong in saying this, but aren't they, like, less powerful gunners? I don't know. I'm not sure. But anyway, good viewer. We will see if Alchemist can save us from this. Because, to be honest, good viewer, despite my bravado, we wouldn't have survived that much longer. So you do have to be quite careful for that bit. Actually, it must be admitted, because you do there is no rest for that, good viewer. So you have to make sure all of your heroes are fully healed up and so forth before you go in. But anyway, good viewer, we will see what will happen next time, and see if we can take down Blitzkrieg, and what it will cost for us to do so. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Skyrider. Farewell until we meet again.